Welcome to the International Institute for Genealogical Studies. I'm Cheryl Levy, and this is our May virtual meeting for Internet tools. And today I'm going to share with you a tool that I really like. Okay, let's get my slides up here. Okay, and this is the Internet tools courses that this virtual meeting covers. And it's using the internet, connecting family online and virtually, Google for the wise genealogist, and social media tools for the wise genealogist. And they're all courses that you can take through our website at genealogicalstudies.com. So today I'm focusing on an aspect of using the internet course, and I'm going to be showing you a tool that I really like. And so here's my question. Have you ever had a problem using an old URL from a past research project? And I come across this problem just in the past couple of weeks when I was updating one of my presentations, and I found that a lot of my URLs were not working. And in fact, some of those websites had disappeared. And so this is going to walk you through what do you do when you have an old URL or a broken URL and you don't know how to get to that website. So here's the website that I was looking for. It was www.canadahistory.com, and there was an awesome timeline on it that started right from the dinosaurs and went through all different events for Canadian history. So when I clicked on it, here's what I got. It was the dreaded 404 server error, page not found, broken link. What do I do now? And so what you need to do is, just move this here. Whoops. You need to go to archive.org, and that is the Internet Archive. And when you get there, and you open the page, this is what you see. And at the very top, there is the Wayback Machine. And you copy and paste your URL into the little box where it says Wayback Machine and press enter. And it gives you this. And it shows you where they have saved it. And so what Internet Archive, which is awesome, what they do is they save websites, web pages. So they take a snapshot of those websites and they archive them on their servers. And so you can see by this little graph how many times they have taken a snapshot of this website, this URL, and it says that it saved it 89 times between February the 15th, 2011 and August the 4th, 2023. And from my presentation, it was done in 2017. And so I knew that is the time that I went and got the information for my presentation. Now, if you have a project and you have that URL in your citation, and then you have accessed and the date that you accessed it, then you can use that date from your citation to go and find the website if it's been saved. And so you click on the year and it opens to a calendar for 2017. And so the date that I chose was the 28th of April. So I clicked there. And then a little box opens and it gives me a time that that snapshot was taken. So then you click on that little hyperlink and it opens up to the web page. And there it is, the web page that I had used for my presentation with the wonderful timeline on it. And see up here at the top where the arrow is, it's going to show you the old URL that you are looking for right there, and that this is April 28th, 2017, when this particular snapshot was taken. And I've just taken a couple clips off of the page for my slide. But if this is not the things, if it's not what you are looking for, you can go forward or backwards and try and find another date when you got information from the website. And so this is only a snapshot. All of the hyperlinks may not work, but a lot of them do. If those hyperlinks are to other websites that are not existing anymore, then you'll have to put that in the Wayback Machine individually. Okay, and so then there was the content that I was looking for. It has a wonderful timeline. So since I had it open, I saved it. So I have a Mac, and so when I go print, I have an option at the bottom that says save as a PDF. And so I saved this timeline as a PDF. So now I have it on my computer whenever I need to go to it, and it's 40 pages long. It was a really detailed timeline. But look at the top menu here. It gives me Canadian history, colonial, early Canada, later Canada. It gives me maps, all kinds of different maps. It gives me all kinds of other resources that I had been using when I was putting my presentation together. And so by using the Wayback Machine, I now have access to all the content that was there that is still able to be accessed when I click on it. Okay, so notice at the top, and I didn't put in the whole header for the browser, but in at the top, here is the new web URL. And so it has at the end, you can see there is my, or part of my old URL, and it starts with webarchive.org and then a code and the rest of the information. So now in my handout, copy this particular URL and then save it so that when I click on this URL, it'll take me to this page that I want. Okay, so it's part of the Internet Archive, and the Internet Archive was started by a gentleman who wanted to save the internet, and that may sound like a huge project, and it is, but he is saving content for anyone to access. This is a free nonprofit website, though you can make donations to it, but it is providing these free. And a lot of the material is out of copyright, so you're free to use it. I love using it for old books that are out of print that have been digitized and put on here. But there's a lot more on here that you could research and use for your projects. And so just the little icons at the top quickly. The first one is web pages. They have 866 billion web pages saved. They have 41 million books, ebooks, text, articles, newspapers, all things like that. They have film, or media, video, they have 12 million. This is audio, 15 million audio files. They're starting to archive TV shows. So maybe you'll find an old TV show or even an advertisement that you remember and you want to use in your family history. This next one is, I think it's things that are uploaded. It's saved. There's images, 4.9 million images. There's audio files, 261,000 audio files. And then there's a lot of other miscellaneous. And so I just put in the search box. This is on the main page, genealogy. And notice that I clicked the very first one, search the metadata. So the metadata is in the description. It's when it's posted, it's it's in the description of that file. And then I clicked go, and it came up with 328,765 results that of genealogy in the metadata in the files on Internet Archive. Now I can filter it down by the type of media that I want to look at. If I click more, this little more here, it'll open up and it'll show me even more filters that I can use to narrow it down to exactly what I'm looking for. And so if I click this little book icon, it's going to open to this page that says ebooks and texts. And now if I put, and genealogy is still here, and the collection has 41,174,539 results as of last night. And so I'm going to put genealogy again, and I'm going to search the text this time. And that's not the description of these books or text files. This is actually searching within the books, in the text of the books. And when I do that, it takes me to 728,558 results as of last night. And again, I can use the filters and find which ones I want to use and check out. But I can also scroll down, and it's on the left side menu. You can scroll down and there's more filters like the year. If I'm looking for a specific year, maybe I'm looking for a documentary, maybe I'm looking for images. And so there is an idea of how many files that they have saved in those different years. And then the subject, you can filter it down even more. And there's more filters. So just keep going down and filter it down to what you want to look for. If I go to the top menu, there's another little book icon, and this was really cool. I haven't really used this one much, and I've just discovered it through another presentation. But if you click on this little book icon up on the top menu, it opens this little drop-down menu. And right here where it says Open Library, we're going to click the Open Library. But before we go, look, there's all of these other collections that you could click on, like American libraries or Canadian libraries or universal libraries. Genealogy is right here, Smithsonian, all different ones. And then if you want, if that's not enough, you can click over here to additional collections and then see what they have saved on their website from these different organizations are putting their collections up on the website. But I clicked on Open Library and just took a few clips off of the page. So it opens up. You get more out of it if you sign up. It is a free account, and then you can log in every time. But you can actually save the files that you're looking for and maybe their resources, and you can categorize them and you can keep track of them. And it makes like a little bookshelf that you can keep track, similar to Google Books. And so that you don't have to save everything to your own computer or a hard drive and then you can't find it. Everything is right there. And you just go sign into your account and go to the resource that you need for your research. Okay, another thing that's on the Internet Archive is they have a blog. And so it's along the top menu in the second row, it says blog. And so you click on there and they have all kinds of topics. You can search for a topic. And if you need to get back to the main page, I found this, you have to click archive.org, which is right there, and then it takes you back to the home page again. And it'll give you a list of the latest posts. And I just put in genealogy for my search term. And here's one, getting started at the Internet Archive. So I thought that was a good place to start. And there's so many features of this website to explore. Okay, and so back to my main page. So this is just one of the tools that we can use for our research. And it's part of the using the internet course that tells us to look on the internet and find these things that we can use in our research. Okay, so the course again is available through our website, genealogicalstudies.com, and it's part of our methodology certificate. It's one of the basic courses, and it's in the first level. And I'm just letting you know that our next virtual meeting will be on June the 18th. And here are the links to different aspects of our website and social media. So websites, courses, certificates. We have a genealogy store where you order your courses. We have a blog. So keep up on the news of our blog. We have Facebook group and Twitter. And we have Pinterest, if you haven't checked out our Pinterest, and our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel contains a lot of past student lounges or special guest speakers, or just some topics that we think that you may be interested in for your family research. We also started an Instagram page, and so check us out there. Our sister social network is Genealogy Wise, which is being rebranded as Genealogy Social, but you can sign up there and check out the groups there from other users, and you may connect to somebody in your research or a topic that you're interested in. Okay, so that is the end of my presentation today. So I'm going to stop my share and I'm going to ask if there are any questions. I don't hear any questions. And so I am going to share my screen again. And I'm just going to open the site so that you can see it. So we'll see how a live one goes. Okay, so here it is when I opened it up. And so as you can see, you can scroll down and it will feature different collections that you may want to check out. Some things that I have found on here. Here's the book icon. When I click on it, it'll just give me just a sampling, but it has newspapers. Newspapers. Let's try that. Uh, 2 million, over 2 million newspapers that have been
Come here. Come.
archived here.
Daddy, come.
So you can filter it down.
Come.
So say I want to
Here.
bring this down.
Come.
Okay. You can borrow some. Let's just choose a year. Okay, 1940. So it's going to show you some from Kansas, some from the Philippines,
Come here.
a lot of different newspapers. And so you can narrow it down. Let's do a state. Let's do Massachusetts. Let's hope I spell it right. Okay,
Well, we've done a lot of Chinese and Japanese, China.
okay. So just keep putting it in. I have put in, looking for ancestors. I put in Massachusetts. The place I'm looking for is Sandwich.
Eddie, come. Come here. Come here.
And just put it in and see what you get.
Go for a walk. Go, come on. Come on, come.
Okay, I should take off the filter.
Come here. Come. Eddie's gonna go.
Okay. You can also, remember I said about the contents, that's the metadata. You can search the contents here. And I'm going to put in a surname and say search the collection. So I'm looking for my Perry ancestor in Sandwich, Massachusetts. I'm getting Stephen King. He must have written something about that. Okay, I am going to also click Advanced Search. And I am going to put in genealogy. Search and see there's a lot of filters that you can put in.
Get over here.
Okay, now I'm getting older books. Experiment with it. Try different places, try different names, and see what results that you get. But it's really, really a good tool to be using in our genealogy. Okay. So that was my short presentation on the Internet Archive for this virtual meeting. And we hope that you will join us for the next one in June of 2024.